Alright, folks, well, Pokemon Go is fundamentally changing forever with this upcoming update. Shout out to the Mod group for data mining this, and I guess gone are the ways of hundos and shundos in the future being a rare brag, because with this new hyper training feature, players are going to be able to change their 96, 98, etc. percent Pokemon up to hundos and shundos. So comment down below what you think about that. But here are the details that are now confirmed. You're going to have to set Pokemon as your buddy, and you'll need to complete multiple tasks, trainings, and there's going to be time limit, so you have to get those done before they expire, and you are not going to be able to boost the IVs of shadow Pokemon, so those can't be trained. So I don't know what people's thoughts are on that. I'm personally just grateful that we're going to be able to boost the IVs of just regular Pokemon. I have a lot of 98s that I wish were 100%, including a Rayquaza. So that'll be amazing if I can boost. Well, I've actually got 100% Rayquaza already, but I would love to boost the other one from 98 to 100 as well. So yeah, fundamentally this is going to change Pokemon Go forever going forward. And let's look at the image they've posted about this. All this is placeholder. So where you see times one attack, times one attack, times one attack, you can think that that could be HP or defense as well. And the tasks that we're going to be doing to get those IVs up, that's just placeholder there as well, with the explore blank kilometers. So we don't know yet how easy or how hard these tasks or trainings or whatever are going to be to raise those Pokemon up to hundos or shundos. I'd like to think they're not too difficult or too easy, maybe somewhere in the middle, right? Especially if they're time sensitive. That would be very annoying if they're like really difficult, and you only have like maybe a week to get it done, and then you barely meet the threshold, right? But at the same time, it should be a challenge, because obviously going forward, the shundo brag, and I guess that's always what it has been, is it's going to be less now. But I think everyone should have the opportunity to be able to acquire as many hundos or shundos if they put in the effort, because it's so hard. And I get it, I get the bragging rights, but it is so hard to acquire like shundos and hundos, at least if you're like a fully 100% legit player. So I think this is kind of even the score, especially for players who maybe just don't have that many anyway, right? Like I've seen people's collections in different communities, and some people, you know, maybe I personally have one shundo. That's literally it. And there's people out there that have quite a lot. So I think personally this is a good thing, and I'm excited for it. Alright folks, we actually got a bit more information here. I wanted to include this in the video because it's important. So I'm filming this the next day, and we have additional information about hyper training. It appears that similar to the lucky trinket, the bottle cap may also expire, and they've got a placeholder. So I'll show a video in a second. Instead of the bottle cap, they've used a placeholder of a Pokeball, And you can set an IV target for training. You cannot lower a Pokemon's IVs, although why would you want to do that? Oh, maybe for PvP actually. And it appears there is a limit to how much IV improvement each Pokemon can have, which makes sense, otherwise I guess it would be very broken. And there are 2 types of items to increase IVs: single stat increase and triple stat increase. And so the video they've given here is the example of the triple stat increase. So let's watch that. Once again, they're using the Pokeball because right now the bottle cap image isn't in it yet. But we can see here, start training, and look, increasing the defense IVs and the attack IVs. So this is insane, folks. I'm loving it. I'm very much looking forward to when this drops. Look at that. Hopefully it's something like, for example, with this bottle cap thing, which is, once again, not too hard but not too easy either, so that it's not crazy broken and everyone's got shundos and hundos coming out the wazoo. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, back to the last part of the video. But comment your opinions and thoughts down below as to what you think about this. It's definitely fundamentally going to change Pokemon Go forever. I wonder if they're going to introduce bottle caps as well, because then that'll be 2 ways to acquire hundos and shundos going forward as well. It says here there's other interesting features, including some that seem focused on PvP. So I personally am not a massive fan of PvP, but I'll do Great League now and then, I'll do Master League now and then, so I guess if I have to be able to change some of my 96 or 98s up to 100%, you know, I'll do it. Maybe it shouldn't be too easy, just so that people still can at least brag about their hundos and shundos, but or maybe there'll be a way to show that it is a legit shundo or hundo rather than one that's been trained. But either way, going forward, I think this is a good thing, personally, because everyone deserves to have hundos and shundos, right? Although you don't need hundos and shundos to be good at this game or to even raid, because the difference between like 100% and a 0%, you might think it's a lot, but actually it's not crazy in terms of like damage when you're raiding. And these days, if you've got a few players and the right counters, then you're able to raid anyway, regardless of if you got like, you know, a 96, a 98 or 100%. Like, they all do the job, right? Anyway, that's about it from me. I'm damn well excited for this. Comment down below what you think. Please slap the like button, as it is massively appreciated. And catch you all in the next one.